Diana Taurasi was a person. She was a person that really wasn't feeling Caitlyn. I don't know if her and Caitlyn just got behind the scenes and just mended old wounds, which I don't think Caitlyn ever had anything against Diana Taurasi. I don't know if her and Caitlyn just got behind the scenes and just mended old wounds, which I don't think Caitlyn ever had anything against Diana Taurasi, because now her whole energy about Caitlyn has changed. Her whole demeanor about Caitlyn has changed.
Did Diana Taurasi just lose her crown as the WNBA's queen? Fans are furious after her controversial comments about Caitlin Clark, and now some say it's too late to fix the damage. What exactly did Taurasi say, and why has it backfired so badly? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
And it looked like Diana Taurasi is currently in the headlines for breaking her silence about Caitlin Clark.
At what you do, you're just going to get better. But there is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie.
It's looking real spooky with Diana Taurasi. That is now, because she went on to say some things about Caitlin Clark that has everybody scratching their head.
Diana Taurasi is no stranger to headlines, but this time, the WNBA legend found herself in the center of chaos after her jaw-dropping remarks about Caitlin Clark. It all started when Taurasi, known for her fiery competitiveness and sharp tongue, was asked about Clark's potential in the league.
Because now her whole energy about Caitlyn has changed. Her whole demeanor about Caitlyn has changed.
And you're going to see it on this side where, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
And quite frankly, it's looking real spooky. I just got to be honest, man. Let's head on over to X.
Instead of celebrating the young star's potential, Taurasi reportedly threw shade, saying Clark wasn't fully ready to handle the physicality and intensity of professional basketball. That statement hit like a punch to the gut for fans who were already riding the wave of Clark's incredible performances. Let's not forget who we're talking about here. Taurasi isn't just any player, she's the WNBA's all-time leading scorer, with 3 championships under her belt and a reputation as one of the fiercest competitors to ever hit the court.
Diana Taurasi was a person. She was a person that really wasn't feeling Caitlyn. I don't know if her and Caitlyn just got behind the scenes and just mended old wounds, which I don't think Caitlyn ever had anything against Diana Taurasi. Let's all just keep it real. She was not, a Caitlyn supporter in that department. I just gotta be honest here.
But her comments sounded tone-deaf, especially considering Clark was fresh off a historic college career, including that unforgettable 41-point game in the Final Four. The timing couldn't have been worse. Clark was dominating headlines as the exciting new face of women's basketball. So, when Taurasi made those remarks, people took it personally, almost like she was trying to stomp out the excitement around a rising star. The backlash came quick and hard. Social media erupted with fans calling her bitter, with comments like, "Taurasi can't handle someone else stealing the spotlight and this is just jealousy, plain and simple."
She did not show any love or gratitude to CC when she first was coming into the league. Totally different to somebody she's jealous and a hitter. We ain't rocking with her. Kick rocks, Diana Taurasi. The people ain't rocking with you. Only person that got a reality check was Diana Taurasi when her ass was forced to retire.
Sports blogs and analysts piled on, questioning why one of the league's biggest icons couldn't embrace the next generation. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly: Diana should be mentoring these young players, not tearing them down. Adding to the drama, Clark silenced any doubts by putting on one stellar performance after another, racking up triple-doubles and leaving defenders in the dust. Taurasi's words started to feel not just questionable but downright out of touch. And yet, here's the twist: Taurasi's dismissive comments didn't just spark a scandal.
Me and Caitlin are really good friends. We get along really well. We've had some great interactions.
Now you want to change your tune right now. Why? What's the agenda?
I just absolutely love what she does on the court, off the court. when I watch her play and the way she goes about her business.
They also cemented a glaring divide between the league's veterans and its rising stars. But what really made this story blow up is what Taurasi did next. Diana Taurasi's attempt to shift her stance on Caitlin Clark didn't just fall flat, it made everything worse. After her sharp dismissal of Clark's abilities sparked outrage, Taurasi suddenly changed her tune, calling Clark a phenomenal player in a recent interview. On the surface, it might have seemed like an olive branch, but to fans, it reeked of damage control.
There's this seriousness about it that I love, and she's taken this game to new heights. And
she was the one that was coming in saying all these things and being all negative towards Caitlin. Cool in a way that she is finally giving Caitlin Clark her flowers. But at the end of the day, dog, Diana Taurasi got to stand on business because you did not feel this way at first.
The timing of this praise raised eyebrows, coming just as Clark's rookie season exploded into one historic moment after another. Was it honest admiration, or was Taurasi trying to clean up a PR mess? The numbers didn't lie. Clark wasn't just performing well, she was rewriting the narrative of the WNBA. Her stats were ridiculous for a rookie, and her name became impossible to avoid in sports headlines. Combine that with record-breaking TV ratings every time she stepped on the court, and it was clear why so many saw her as the league's next superstar. Taurasi, on the other hand, found herself, for the first time, playing second fiddle in the spotlight, and fans weren't shy about pointing this out. If her praise felt forced, it's because it came at a time when Clark's dominance spoke volumes, doing everything Taurasi's earlier comments said she couldn't. One key moment that stood out was how fans interpreted Taurasi's reversal. Social media had a field day, with one Twitter post going viral. Diana went from trashing Clark to jumping on the hype train, too little, too late.
But now her whole demeanor has changed. Her whole situation is different. Because we all know, bro, Diana Taurasi had that reality check energy. And I have to tell you,
the public viewed her newfound respect as a blatant attempt to latch onto Clark's momentum, and articles even suggested Taurasi might be struggling to accept her place in a league now defined by younger stars. The irony? Taurasi wasn't just another veteran, she was the WNBA's legend. Yet here she was, overshadowed by a player barely out of college. Attempts to repair her image only deepened the perception that Taurasi was slipping out of touch. Instead of embracing the league's evolution, she became a symbol of resistance to change. And that came with consequences far beyond one rivalry. Taurasi's missteps represent more than just a personal controversy, they highlight a seismic shift in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's arrival hasn't just brought